boys, this is gonna be one of them days. I'm hating to tell you. I've been snapper fishing on this beach for a long time. My family had property down here. We fished down here in the 50s up until now. Our first boat was one that we went down at old man Gaines's place and rented an old wooden 16-foot boat with a 5.5 horse motor. And you could come right out Phillips Inlet and practically catch anything you want. Grouper, snapper, just about anything that you want. Over the years, more people have started fishing, and you know, if more people are dipping water out of the bucket's gonna soon run dry. And up until about the middle part of the 70s, it was pretty good, and then we didn't have any snapper. And then the federal government came in, made these rules and those rules, and they wouldn't let us fish. Well, you know, it's kind of like going on a diet. You can't eat and lose weight, and you can't catch fish and have fish. So they cut us back from 14 fish to 7 fish, 4 fish, now they're down to 2 fish. But the good part about that is we've got bigger fish out there than we've ever had. I don't remember fish like this back in the 50s and 60s. A lot of fish, but we kept a lot of small fish. It hadn't been ripping for a week and a half. It's about time it started. Moon's getting dark and it's gonna start running hard.
You haven't been in the past this year, have you, for redfish yet?
Nah. Thought I'd wait till this crazy snapper stuff got over with.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Scott's hurt. Snapper! Small one, small one. Not Scotty. Well, if we had audio, I'd tell you this is Cheryl's snapper. But we don't, so I'll just...
Oh, this is Cheryl's snapper right here. She'll love this. If you take this and bake him, Cheryl, it's really, really good. Really, really good.
What do you got?
Shark sucker. Get it loose in the boat. What's that? You got something over there we can knock him loose in the boat?
What do you need to know?
There you go. Made him stick to the boat.
Another one.
There he is, big and red. Red. Red like a communist.
This is Jimmy Martin's trophy hole, huh?
Yep.
Were you allowed to call them redfish, or still gonna have redfish?
Who, redfish? No, they're snappers.
I think we're off the spot. These are some small fish, Scotty.
You got one?
No. About to go to live bait soon.
Uh-oh, look out, Cheryl. Look out, Cheryl. There's another little one.
Yeah. Another little one. What do you think, Cheryl?
Red on the head.
Now the cool thing is, if you take a look at how close we are to the hill right
No,
here.
let's not be looking at the hill.
Well, we got to talk to people about that.
We don't want them to look at that.
Don't look at that.
Where they are.
Just don't look at that condo right there,
Yeah,
and
just
you'll
don't.
know that we're close. There we go.
Yeah, everybody say, that is cool. Look how close they are to the beach. Look at them little old baby snappers like this. That's cool.
I do think some of these inshore spots are probably pretty torn up at this point.
No, they just aren't biting. There's plenty of fish down there.
What are we at, our second to last week of the season now?
The 14th, whatever that is. Got 2 weeks in July.
2 weeks in July, so we got what, a month left on, a little under a month.
Sunjammers and Hobie Kayaks provide the ultimate lightweight fishing platforms that will offer anyone what they need when it comes time to hit the water. Hobie Kayaks' commitment to innovation, quality, and owner satisfaction is unparalleled in the industry, and the service and selection provided by Sunjammers Water Sports is top-notch. So when it's time for you to go kayak fishing, there's only 2 names you need to remember: Sunjammers Water Sports and Hobie Kayaks. Sunjammers Water Sports is located on the west end of Panama City Beach and online at sunjammers.com.
The Captain Anderson makes fishing a breeze. There's a galley on board, and your comfortable trip is all-inclusive. Rod, reel, tackle, bait, and your fishing license. The traditional all-day trip from 7 to 5 p.m. Come aboard the Captain Anderson for a relaxing day of bottom fishing. There's plenty of room, so bring the whole family. It's a whopping big adventure, and that's no fishtail. The Captain Anderson is located at Captain Anderson's Marina, where the fish are always biting and the kids are always smiling. Please call for cruise schedules.
Today, people are fishing with real light tackle. I had a friend run up on a man fishing with some heavy tackle, and my friend started fishing by him with light tackle and catching snappers. The older fellow was fishing with a 6-aught, 80-pound test Fenwick rod. He wasn't catching anything. After my friend got his limit, the old man called him over and said, "Son, show me what you're doing." He went over and he said, "Mister, you're fishing back in the 60s. Those days are over. You got to get away from that heavy stuff. Go to a 1/2-ounce lead, small Japanese hook, small leader, slide the lead right down on the hook, half a cigar minnow head, and I guarantee you'll outfish your buddies that are fishing with you in the same boat, unless you're in 200 feet of water. If you're out here in 100 feet, you will outfish everybody on the boat."
I need to go out a little farther.
A little farther? Why do I want to go out any farther? I caught as big a fish right here. Here's one right here. Yo, God almighty. Yo, king mackerel.
Top you off?
Yeah,
Throw your king rig.
can't do it one thing at a time, man.
Scott missed a king mackerel.
Lord have mercy. There we go.
Got something, Scott. Ain't big. It is not big.
Everything that glitters is not gold. Oh, you can keep him.
Yep. All right.
Get a good shot of him. That's a lame snapper. That's a freebie.
Freebie.
Before he turns white, those Ranger boats, we catch them one at a time.
That's pretty good.
Got you over here, a porpoise out there.
They coming right towards you.
Yeah, come on.
Now, Cheryl, if there's anyone the porpoise is going to take the bait from, he has a lifelong battle with the porpoise.
I hate porpoise.
Here it comes. Right at us. Probably a Navy one. It's probably got a bomb strapped to him.
That's a Navy porpoise.
I mean, if he couldn't make it any dang hard, there he goes. Right there.
Let me go down there and scare what's left.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced surgeries, including lifestyle lens implants for cataract patients and custom view blade-free LASIK. Both procedures leave you with clear vision, and in most cases, glasses-free. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
We started out fishing on wooden boats, 5.5 horse motors, running out of Phillips Inlet. And let me tell you, if you got out there and broke down, help was not on the way, because if you didn't see a charter boat or a head boat, and there weren't that many that came down here, you just had to find your own way back to the hill. In 1958, we bought a Boston whaler, first plastic boat I'd ever seen, 13 foot. And we wore that rascal out fishing for snappers. As the years went on, I moved up to a bigger boat and a bigger boat, and then I was fishing off of a 110-foot boat in Louisiana. But when I would come home, I had an 18-foot boat that I fished off of, and now I've switched down to a Hughes flats boat. Now you said huge flat boat. That's dangerous in the Gulf. The Lusitania sunk. I mean, there's no such thing as a non-dangerous boat in the Gulf. You just have to watch the weather.
Why would you want to spend so much money on a great big old boat when I can take this boat, fish in a river, fish in a pond, fish in shallow water, fish in the Gulf? If it's too rough to fish out of this, it's not comfortable in any other boat. If you don't believe that, just ask the black cat over here. He is a professional big wave attractor.
Big wave attractor.
And I got a couple friends, and I got one especially that can draw up bad weather anytime I take him, but we go anyway. But we caught some tremendous snapper this year. Didn't have to go over a mile from shore. You do not have to go out of sight of land to catch fish. Just go by the tackle shops, ask them where they're biting, and they'll put you on fish and very close to shore. It's not hard to understand. Just bring your boat, watch the weather, downsize your tackle, and I guarantee you'll be successful.
Boy, howdy. I knew better than this.
What?
Bringing you, I knew better.
Every time we come out, we catch a ton of fish. I think it's Cheryl.
No, not every time.
I catch them every time.
You catch them every time. You put the black cat boogie on me.
Where are we going now?
Where do you think we're going? Right back where we left. Let's go.
Huh?
Let's go.
Where are we going now?
Oh, we're going to another fine snapper hole.
All right, hold on now.
Almost as good as that last one.
Give me a second here.
What are you going to do?
I got to reel my bait in. I need to make a couple phone calls.
Well, we're not at the office.
Half-pound bait we have back there. Stop messing with those other ones. Put on the half-pound bait.
There you go.
Yeah, what happened?
Caught a shark.
Snapperzilla.
Well, I had to show him what to do. My God.
Can't keep a good man down.
Got this old Yankee boy, and all they fish for is tuna and mako sharks.
Well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Get him.
Not on there. He's just
Oh, dang. What's he doing?
playing footsie. There we go.
Oh!
There we go.
There we go.
Double header, Cheryl.
Oh!
Black cat.
Black cat. Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Cheryl. Over here in the water, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah. Well.
You'll beat yours to death by the time.
I'm tenderizing them. Oh, come on.
Hey, that ice is gonna be melted before we get a fish in there. Push it back, push it back.
All right, watch your rod. All right, Crafton. Broke the curse.
You have to teach those whippersnappers how to set the drag. They got it down so dogged down.
That was a kingfish, I think, Scott.
Kingfish. I bet it was a sailfish, or it might have
I
been.
think it was.
Might have been Catherine the shark. Down in the water. See, as they say, it was seeing color. It was seeing color. Technicolor. Snapper color. Look at there. Caught him in the nose. He was up spelling on it. How about that, girls? Ain't that pretty? Now, you know we're going to have a little problem here pretty quick.
Why?
Well, we can't just keep catching fish and throwing them in the boat. We have to throw some back.
Well, throw that one in live oil for me. I'll take that bone.
No, I'm not catching your fish. That's against the law. You don't seem to understand. This is like a ship sinking. It's every dog for itself.
Ooh, that was a big fish I was pulling on the ship. All right.
Bigger than you can handle. I can't try to back me.
Let's go.
I want to show y'all something. See here what I'm fishing with? See that? That's a 1/4 ounce lead with a Japanese hook right down on the thing. Now I want to show you what.
Wait, we both caught 2 fish.
I want to show you what the Garbo's fishing with. Let's see that Garbo rig over here.
Just get it.
He's
We'll show
fishing
you,
with
Garbo.
about a pound lead, big old long 100-pound test leader.
No. My leader's less than yours, Bubba. All right, come on. We need him to break a rod or something, get him back to normal.
Yeah.
Every time we went out this year, we would spend an hour to 2 hours trying to catch live bait. That's great for king mackerel. Not so much for snapper. I know a lot of people use it for snapper. But if you pull up on a hole, the first thing you want to drop down with is dead bait. You don't want to eat your dessert before you eat your meal. Live bait is more attractive. Use dead bait first. When they quit biting dead bait, then put on live bait. If you put on live bait and they quit biting that, they're not going to start biting dead bait. That's not going to happen. So I don't know. I always like to take some bait with me, and I always like to catch some bait, but we always wind up catching more fish on half a cigar minnow with a light lead and let it drift down in the current. Your bigger snapper are up in the water. There's a thermocline out there. It's just like air conditioning. When you get below that thermocline, it's real cold. You get up above it, it's warm, but if you move in and out of it, it's very comfortable, and that's where the bigger fish stay. If you drop your lead, a heavy lead, to the bottom and then wind back up, you're going to draw all those small snapper up that weren't there to begin with. Find the depth, count the time, the lead. Don't put a hook, don't put a lead on it. I mean a bait. Drop your lead. Say it takes 40 to get to the bottom. Come back up, put your bait on, drop down to 20. You're halfway down. That's where your bigger snapper are going to be. If they don't bite there, drop down 5 feet until you find them, and then mark it on your line. Once you find where those fish are, you're in the money. You can only catch 2, so if you break off some on heavy tackle, who cares? You can always pick up the slack.
Yeah, we had a guy out here one time want to know if we had any wild bait.
You boys got any wild bait? Nah, they're tame.
Nah, we tamed them when
They're all trained, domesticated. What was that hook set? What was that hook set?
Oh, this is a baby. He'll have to go back. He only weighs about 10 pounds.
Some of these small ones.
Oh, well, I let him quick release. I want you to get a shot of this side of the boat over here. Looks like we cleaned a pig over here. Blood, guts.
That mustn't be because I'm catching all the fish.
Well, you've been making a bigger mess.
Yeah. All right, on the hole.
Uh-oh, I don't hear no grunting. I don't hear no grunting.
Oh,
Lordy.
Lord. Oh, bait's still there. Hey.
That's another one of them phantom bites. Uh-oh. I'm getting a telegraph message saying, hang on.
The red telegraph. It's quite peaceful out here today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I think he got my bait. Uh-oh. That's another broke hook. Oh yeah. I knew
What
that was
is
coming.
that?
That's bigger than you can handle.
That is much bigger than I can handle. It's got to be kingfish, man.
Yeah, it's kingfish. That's what it is. Big old red kingfish.
Yeah, it's got. They're just cutting my line every time.
Oh Lord, that means I get to go down on a freebie and you won't be able to go down this time.
Oh yeah, that was.
Fish for him. look here, Jamie. Here's one of them king mackerels.
Oh, don't lose them.
Oh, I don't lose my
Don't
fish.
break another rod.
I don't lose my fish. I catch my fish.
Don't break a rod.
Oh. I took this was a blank. I took it down to half hitch. Look at what a beautiful rod Ron made for me. Beautiful. Not like that old broom handle you fish with.
Cursed me on mine.
Sir?
He cursed me when he made this one.
We put the Gucci Woogie on it. Oh. Oh, God almighty. There, Jamie, you can quit now. I got yours. But that's against the law, so I can't give you this one. I got to throw this fish back. Look at there. Look at there. Oh, he's barely hooked. That may be more to throwing him back than you think.
Barely hooked.
Barely. Well, he wouldn't come on.
It's in that gummy part there.
Barely hooked. Well, he's got to go back.
Getting bit?
Yes, sir. Way up in the water.
Are you up high? You catching all them high?
That's where I'm getting them. I ain't gonna tell you all my secrets. Look at that, you had one on there.
Oh, I did
Took it
not.
away from him.
I did not have one on.
Oh, Lord.
I want to check my bait.
Yep, that's it. That's the Garbo.
MC Garbo to you, pal. Mr. Garbo.
MR Garbo, MS Garbo. I hate to have to run the boat, catch all the fish,
Oh, Lord.
find the fish,
Listen to him.
and then listen to you whine because you can't catch one. Good thing we got this on film and nobody would believe it.
Oh, I need earplugs.
I have some friends that fish only in the bay. They go out, put out some spots in the bay, by the paper mill, by the bridges. I caught my biggest snapper I believe I've ever caught over here, and I never got over a mile from shore. I caught a lot of fish in the bay, a lot of grouper in the bay. If you pay attention to your sounding machine when you run out, most people run past me, they wave and laugh. What are you doing, catching redfish? When actually I'm catching some nice snapper and some nice grouper. They want to run offshore and burn up a lot of gasoline. You don't have to do that. Look around in the bay, look around when you come out of the pass, old tower, all around in that area. There's all kinds of stuff out there people have put out that they think only they know about, but these new fathometers will show it. And when you find it, mark it on your GPS, start fishing. The thing I will tell you not to do, don't run up on somebody fishing. That is rude. It will cause hard feelings. And if you can imagine you're sitting on a place catching fish and I come running up on you and start fishing right by you, we would not be exchanging Christmas presents this year. It'd be it puts a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So you see somebody fishing, good luck to them. Go find your own spots or go to some public spots. Fish are on the public spots and fish there. But don't run up on somebody. That is just very rude.
That's crazy.
No, he just came and took his waypoint and turned around. Think like this, you hit the...
Yeah, he had his hand up, did something.
Oh yeah, no, that's what he did.
They have quit, girls.
No, I was getting bumped, but...
Oh, how do you fry up a bump?
With taters.
A lot of taters. Go down, dribble that all over the
Over the non-working cell machine.
That's right. Probably why it don't work, you dribble that mess all over.
Holy smokes.
Nearly every
Now that
one.
took the swivel, the
Oh,
weight,
Lord.
the bait.
The rod, broke the rod. All right, Jamie. All right, Jamie. All right, Jamie. Oh, Lordy mercy. Lordy mercy. Will wonders ever cease?
Nah, it's not a big, small.
Nah,
something.
either, baby.
Small. Yeah.
Little bitty baby.
Measure that, Cheryl. Oh. Oh.
Look out! Look, the hook's gonna come.
That was a good fish. The kingfish that.
What, no kingfish?
It was a kingfish.
Oh, baloney.
I'm saying
You
that.
just aren't cut out to catch these big red snapper. All right, you're not down, are you? Probably
no,
are.
I'm ready.
Spanish.
Put them in the box.
I forgot we was with the Garbo. Keeps everything.
In the box.
Sorry, little feller. I fish with a Garbo. I'd let you go. What are you gonna do with him? Eat him.
You let him go. Go ahead.
Eat him.
He'll live anyway.
I can't get a hold of him.
Snapper fishing is, the best way to describe it is great. And every year it gets a little bit greater. So come on down to Panama City Beach, either bring your own boat, charter you a boat, try it out. You can go by any tackle shop if you've got a GPS, pick up GPS spots and start fishing that day. You don't have to be an old salt. The fish are here. Come on down and catch them.
Hi, I'm Chip Blackburn with the charter boat Miss Mary out of Mexico Beach, Florida. Basically, we're here today to attend a meeting the Gulf Council's having to explore sector separation in the Gulf of Mexico. What that means is the recreational sector will be split into a couple of different sectors, charter boats and the average guy, the recreational fisherman. One of the dangers we face with a shortened season in federal waters is overfishing our state waters. Our state season was open 54 days this year, and our federal season was only open 9. We can't keep that much pressure on the 9 miles right off our beaches. The thing that concerns me and many other anglers in my position, I'm not particularly in favor of sector separation or catch shares or any of this, but all anglers need a voice in this. In my opinion, it's for us all to stand together. Whether I'm a charter boat operator or a recreational angler, we've got to all stand together in this. It's in my best interest long term to stand with millions of recreational anglers through groups like the Recreational Fishing Alliance. There's power in numbers. If any of y'all are interested in joining the Recreational Fishing Alliance, visit Bay County Outdoors, and from there you can get links to how you can participate.